Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're heading to Alexandria, Egypt. But we're not just visiting one city.
No, we're visiting two. Two completely different versions of it, really, seen through two incredible books.
We've got Lawrence Durrell's huge four-part series, the Alexandria Quartet, and then Naguib Mahfouz's novel, Miramar.
It's such a great comparison. You have a British expat, Durrell, and an Egyptian Nobel laureate, Mahfouz, looking at the same city.
But seeing, well, totally different worlds. And the vibe, it could not be more different.
Right. Durrell's Alexandria, which is set back in the 30s and 40s, is this exotic place.
It's very sensual. He talks about 5 races, 5 languages. It's cosmopolitan, dusty, and, a little sordid, too.
Absolutely. The city itself feels like a character almost pushing people together into these really messy love affairs.
But then you pick up Mahfouz, and his Alexandria is from the 1960s. The party is definitely over.
It's a total shift. The setting gets smaller, it's not the whole city anymore. It's just this one boarding house, the pension Miramar.
And the book describes it as being beaten by winter winds. That phrase really stuck with me.
Me too. It just says it all. The cosmopolitan European era is gone. The pension is just this fading memory run by a Greek widow, Mariana.
And the characters are all wrestling with this new post-revolutionary Egypt. They're trying to find their place in it.
And that's why the structure of both books is so unique. I mean, you can't tell these stories in a straight line.
Right. Durrell was very open about what he was doing.
Yeah.
He said he was applying Einstein's theory of relativity to a novel.
Which sounds a bit pretentious, but it actually works.
So the first 3 books, Justine, Balthazar, Mount Olive, they're all happening at the same time.
Exactly. They cover the same events, but from different viewpoints. It's like watching a car crash from 3 different corners of an intersection. The story doesn't move forward, it moves sideways.
And in the second book, Balthazar literally writes notes in the margins of the first one, correcting the narrator's story.
He calls it the Great Interlinear. It completely changes how you see everything. It's only the 4th book, Leo, where time finally moves on.
So truth is all about your perspective. Mahfouz does something similar, right? But with a different goal.
A very different goal. He uses what people call the Rashomon effect. The story is retold 4 times by 4 different men living in the pension.
But he's not exploring the psychology of love.
No, not at all. For Mahfouz, this is political. Each man represents a different piece of fractured Egyptian society.
Okay, so you have, the old guard.
Right. You have a supporter of the old Waft Party, a rich guy who lost his land in the revolution, a socialist. They're all there.
Fighting over the soul of the country.
Precisely. And they're all fighting over one person in particular, Zora, the maid.
And if you put her next to Durrell's heroine, Justine, wow, it's night and day.
It is. Justine is this mysterious, seductive woman. She's Jewish, married to a wealthy Coptic Christian. She is the old Alexandria. She's the memory, the atmosphere.
But Zora, she's different.
Zora is the future, or at least the potential future. She's a poor peasant girl, uneducated, who ran away from a forced marriage. She's hardworking, she's honest. She is the ideal modern Egypt.
But all these men in the pension, all these political factions, they all try to control her, to claim her for themselves.
And that's the whole point Mahfouz is making. Zora rejects all of them. She refuses to be owned by any of these old ideas. She leaves to make her own way.
So Mahfouz is saying the future of Egypt isn't with the politicians or the intellectuals.
It's with the ordinary people who do the work. It's a much more grounded, forward-looking idea than Durrell's beautiful nostalgia.
It seems like both authors agree on one thing. A single perspective is never enough.
Never. Whether you're looking at love, like Durrell, or at society, like Mahfouz, there's no such thing as one objective truth.
Which leaves you with a pretty big question, doesn't it?
It does. If a city is defined entirely by who is looking at it, the expat versus the local, the lover versus the revolutionary, does a single real version of any place actually exist? Or are we always just walking through a city of our own making?
Something to think about. Thanks for diving in with us.